you just nailed it on the head right there. The first 3 innings were high-stress innings for Niall on the mound, where he had to pitch out of each inning. He had to pitch those first 3. He was in a jam all 3 innings, and he did a great job of navigating his way through it. We made a couple of plays behind him. He made some quality pitches, in those first 3 innings to get himself out of those jams, and that's the difference in a ball game. If they execute, or we don't make those quality pitches or don't make the play or whatever, then we're probably maybe having a different conversation right now tonight than we are right now. I mean, that's those first 3 innings. If they went differently, it's a different baseball game totally.
And then obviously the offense breaks out for that huge 3rd inning, 9 runs overall. Trevor Clemens with a huge 3-run home run. We actually noticed on the broadcast you were giving a little pep talk before his at bat. Could you share with us what you possibly said?
Yeah, what I told him was I told him to load early and get the head out, and he sure did, because, Trevor's not a guy that really pulls a lot of balls that way to right field in the air a whole lot. And I said, hey, just get it back early, get it down, and really work to get the head out front. And he sure did, and he tagged it, and that was a big lift for us. That was a 3-run homer. Like you said, that 9-run inning right there was all the separation, that we needed right there with it. But they're a really good team. And if you noticed, watching the game tonight doing the broadcast, they didn't quit, did they? They don't stop. They had, 14 hits? How many hits did they get? 14 hits. They got 14 hits. So we were fortunate that we made some good plays defensively when we had to shut some innings down.
You speak of that defense, couple of really key double plays. It's the one that River Ryan made late with the runner going, able to tag the runner,
Yep.
and then get the throw to first. What's kind of been the defensive philosophy lately?
Well, I think, one of the things that we try to preach with our kids is, playing here at Sammy Cox, you got to be very aggressive on ground balls. If you wait for the second bounce, you're usually in trouble here. So that's one of the things. We work really hard at it every day at practice. They take a lot of ground balls. They work on this stuff all the time. But it's, just for us, it's been just trying to be very positive on everything that we've been trying to do for the last, couple weeks. We're trying to turn things around with our season. We know where we are in the league. We know our back has been against the wall. So I've been trying to stay real positive, very encouraging, trying to coach them as hard as I can. The same with our staff. Our staff has been coaching them as hard as they can, and they've been working with them and staying positive. And the kids have been responding. The kids are working their tails off. They're working really hard. If you come out here and you watch the game, you can see the kids in the dugout. They're having a good time, and they're in it, and they want to do well. And that's all I can ask.
So obviously the series against Columbus State, you guys came out with an emphatic Game 1 victory. Here against Georgia College, you do the same thing. How important is it to set the tone in Game 1 of the series?
I think it's very important because you're trying to win the first game of a series. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit different because they're playing a doubleheader. The Columbus series, it was 1 game each day, so it was a little bit different than what we're doing tomorrow with it. But tomorrow's game is huge. We're starting Landon Smith on the mound. I think they're going to bring everything at him. I think they're going to unload on him tomorrow, and he better be ready for it. He better be ready to answer the challenge because they're going to keep coming. This is a quality program that has a lot of pride, and I'm sure they didn't like 20 runs being scored against them tonight. I wouldn't like 20 runs being scored against us. So they're going to really come out and be very focused, tomorrow, and it's going to take a major effort on our part to try to win that first game tomorrow.
Well, best of luck tomorrow, Coach, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.